Hello everybody. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to click on this video. If you are new, I hope that you'll stick around and you'll join this lovely community of budgeters and come along with me on my journey. I am Deidre, by the way, if you've never clicked on, and I'm in my mid to late 30s. I work full-time in healthcare and I've been cash budgeting for a few years now, and my goal is to be debt-free besides my mortgage by summer of next year. And thank you, a huge thank you to my returning subscribers. It means a lot that you're here. Still debating whether or not I'm going to continue doing these videos next year or not. I will never stop budgeting, but just the amount of time and work that it goes into doing these, yeah. Um, Save that for another day, I guess, a different conversation. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing my second paycheck of October. This is a magic month. I am a biweekly budgeter. I get paid biweekly. So there's 3 paychecks this month, which is great. I do also want to say, in case you haven't seen the community post that I made, I am officially under $10,000, yay, on my line of credit. It has taken a lot of work. I started this year with just under 20,000, I believe, owing. Actually, I do have my goals next to me, so let me just double check. Yeah, that was for 2023, actually, my goals. So, that's really weird. I thought I wrote it down. Oh, I might not have wrote down exactly what I owed. I think my goal was to have it down to just under 19,000, just under 20,000, sorry. And I don't think I actually wrote down, I do have it on my spreadsheet that what I actually do owe, but I know it was just under $20,000. So yeah, I'm under the 10,000, not even by a little bit, by quite a bit. That has been just possible by throwing tons of money at it. Also, again, with it being a magic month, and also I have put money that I had set aside for travel. It's taken me years to build up my travel. Just like little bits here and there in hopes that I could have a vacation. I decided to pull $1,000 out of there and put it towards my debt. It was not an easy decision. It was not taken lightly, but I've kind of sort of mapped out what I'm hoping to do per paycheck next year, as I already know when I will be paid, like what days I'll be paid, and I'm kind of guesstimating about what I should be bringing home. So it should be paid off by like the end of July, unless I get an extra couple $100, maybe from a tax return. I'm not too sure. Then it might be done at the beginning of July, but that is the goal. So yeah, I did take the money out of travel. It was not taken lightly at all. Very had to think about it, but yes, I'm under $10,000, so I'm super happy with that, and I hope that just keeps anybody motivated on paying off their debt, or if you're saving, that you know what, you got this. So this is going to be the October 16th paycheck stuffing. I'm going to do a separate video with my savings challenges. I hope everybody in Canada has had a lovely Thanksgiving. I'm filming this before Thanksgiving. We are going to be going to my sister and my brother-in-law's house for Thanksgiving. I plan on taking donuts, not your usual dessert, but it's just something everybody will eat, because some people don't eat ice cream. Some people aren't huge chocolate fans. I am a huge chocolate fan, but not everybody is. So donuts are kind of like that. You know, people are going to eat them. You can get a variety of them. And there's a restaurant near, well, in the city that I live in, that makes them. Oh my God, they're so good. And they're made fresh every single day. And there's so many good flavors. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to take, is I'm going to take a box of donuts. So I can't update you on how my Thanksgiving was, but those are the plans anyway. So I'm sure it will go just fine. So I'm going to count up the money, and then I'm going to set aside money I'm going to put into my savings challenges. And then, yeah, we will get into the rest of it. So I should have two 75, and we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 75. And the money I just set off to the side is money that has been left over from my eating out and my spending money. So I'm just going to set it here because it will go towards my challenges. And that was $15, by the way. All right, so we are going to start out, and this a couple of these categories are going to go down here right quick because I do have some appointments, but that is why I cash stuff. So I'm going to be starting out with hair, which is going to get 20. I already have enough for my appointment. This is just going to get me started on another appointment. I get my hair done roughly, it varies, between about 9 and 11 weeks I roughly go. So, and it cost me $105 each time. So, and that includes the tip and everything. So it is, should have 145 today, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes. And so next time I do cash stuffing at the end of the month, this will be less my appointment amount, and my nails is getting done. I'm actually off this week, the week that I get paid. So I am, again, recording it a little bit early. I will be probably spending most of the time at my parents' house just to get me out of my own condo. And then, yeah, I do have like my hair appointment and my nail appointment. I don't think I have any other appointments, but I might be getting my flu shot as well. So nails is getting 15. It will be down 30 the next time I go to cash stuff because of the appointments. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So I already have enough for another one after that. I'm thinking it probably won't be again until about maybe beginning of November. Hard to say. I usually just kind of make the appointment when I'm with my esthetician. So we kind of look at both of our schedules, see what's going to work. Oh, gifts. Sorry, not gifts. Giving is getting money. Today, I haven't made a donation or anything, but it's getting to be that time of the year. Christmas. Nobody wants to say it, but it's getting there. And so I might do a donation to something. I haven't decided yet, but it's getting 5 today. So we should have 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So that is more than enough to make a donation if I wanted to somewhere. I usually like to do at least $20. So just because it's just, I feel better doing it like that. Okay, next up, I'm going to be marking off my home insurance. I'm not going to be able to fully color in everything. I will actually have this fully funded at the end of this month, so next paycheck. I like to fast track things like this so that I know I have the money, and then that way I don't have to worry about saving every single month, or if something, maybe large comes along, that I know I have the money for this. So it's getting $65 today, and I don't stuff this. This is an electronic savings. It's a totally separate account, but I will get to color in 2 houses. I don't color in for neatness. I know there's some of you that love to do that, and I commend you. This is more just of a visual representation for me to know that, yes, it is done. And this, so it's getting 65, so I'll just kind of color in maybe part of the house, and I'll be able to completely finish this next. Okay, and I do have a fully funded in there. I believe these were from Janet Greta Budgets. The tracker is from Budget with Ira. So once this is done and I pay my condo insurance next year, I'll be able to wipe it off and use it again. So we are getting close. We only have $60 left to fully fund it, and yeah, that will be done at the end of the month, which is exciting. I am going to pull the money that I do have for my savings challenges right now, and it should be 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, just so I remember to do that. Again, set that aside. That is going to be dealt with in a separate video. So that is all for those, but I am doing my month ahead, which is actually in this binder. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing is with this month ahead is to have 1 month's worth of expenses. So when I go and sell my place in hopefully 2026, fingers crossed, that is the goal, that I will be able to purchase a place and sell my condo after I purchase the new place. So my goal is to have 1 month worth of expenses so I don't have to use my paycheck to pay for these bills. So today it is getting 60, but car insurance only needs 20 to be fully funded, which is super exciting. And then we'll start with the next one. And these trackers are from April's Designs by April Fields, I believe, on Etsy. Again, everything is linked below. She has a YouTube channel. April's on a budget. She's Canadian, loves supporting Canadian. So car insurance, and actually I found out my car insurance is going up. It's just a little over $80. So I'm not even going to worry about it. Like, I think it's like 81 or 82. It didn't go up very much. So 80 is close enough. The bank buffer can handle that. Few dollars. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80. So that is awesome. That is fully funded. And these month ahead is a line item in my budget for next year. So that is the plan anyways. So because this is fully funded, I'm going to stick it at the back so I don't have to worry about it. So that only got 20, but I had 60 set aside for this. So we're going to start with the next one, which is groceries. And each icon is 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. So next month, because the next time I will be putting money in here will be November, groceries will be fully funded, which is super exciting. So we have 20 and 40 in groceries. And this would just be like some extra, probably groceries if I needed it. I'm probably going to need to like clear out my freezer before I move. So, it would be maybe stocking up again on, maybe some meats and some frozen veg and things like that. So in month ahead, I already have fully funded my cell phone bill, my gas. So this would be like but almost 2 tanks of gas for me because I fill up from about half. If I went down to like pretty much almost empty, it would be 1 tank. But that's good. And then car insurance is fully funded at 80. So yeah, we are working on getting this done, which is super, super exciting. I'm super proud I actually started doing that a few months ago. It just kind of takes like a bit of a weight off my shoulders, knowing that when that's done, that money will be there and I can use it. And yeah, all right. So now we have groceries, eating out, and spending money for the next 2 weeks. I am doing 2 challenges with my eating out and my spending money, but we're just going to get that money pulled. And I'm just going to mark that I did this. I do fill in the rest like later. So like, as you can see, like when I have, what I've actually paid for my bills, because most of my bills never really change, then I do go back in here and I do fill it out. So I just don't show that on camera. Not sure if you guys would be interested in it anyways. And you know what? I always seem to do this. Groceries, I gave myself 2 20s and 2 10s. Okay, that's grocery money. Now challenges get done with grocery money. I do have some grocery money left over, but I always roll it over, because there might be times where I'm not buying a ton of maybe fruits and veg or dairy. So then if that rollover money can help me buy, if there's like some meat on sale, then I tend to buy bigger packs of meat and then freeze them in smaller packages and do it that way. So next up is going to be eating out, which is a 2 10s, 2 10s. 2 10s and 2 5s, and then it should be spending money, which is 2 20s, a 10, and 2 5s. Okay, so this is grocery money. This will go in my wallet, and we are going to do 2 challenges with our eating out and spending money, and that money will go towards savings challenges. So let me just get organized here. I feel like I'm all over the place. I do apologize. If that's the case, it's later at night. I'm trying to get this done. So yeah, these 2 challenges, I've made the denominations what I want myself. And these are the spring flip and the hugs and kisses from Charlotte at Studio Budget Co. Love her stuff. Super cute. She's a UK budgeter. She has a Etsy shop, of course, linked below. She has a YouTube, and the items are amazing, and they come actually pretty quick from the UK. So if you're wanting something for Christmas from overseas, honestly, I would start recommending buying it now just because it can take a while to get here, especially at Christmas time. But definitely go check everybody out that I always link below. So, hugs and kisses is my eating out money, and spending money is spring flip. I am so not good at this. So I just kind of toss it back and forth and throw it up and see where it lands. Okay, so that is a heart, which is 5. I'll just set this off to the side because it will go in there. And so I have 4 more paychecks, which will get me to the beginning of December. And then I will decide what challenges I want to use going forward. Okay, so eating out money is 10, 25. Again, that will go in my wallet. And I'll just set this off to the side. Now spring flip. And we will see where it lands. Ooh, well, that didn't really count. Okay, it was a check. All right, you know what? I will take the 10. Just because there might be something that I can easily do for 2 5s. So yeah, again, there's 4 more on here, which is really great. I do have Charlotte's other challenge of the hoe flip, which I've done already once before, and rock, paper, scissors, so I might go back to those. Haven't fully decided. But in my spending money, I have 20, 40, 45, and 50, which is okay. When I'm at my parents', I don't tend to go out and I don't tend to do a whole lot, to be perfectly honest, most of the time anyways, but with having some time off and spending time at my parents', I usually just kind of hang out at their house with their dog, who I'm like buddies with. So that's what I just tend to do. And if I do go anywhere, it's like going and maybe getting a coffee, which I do have money on my Starbucks card for already. I'll maybe take the dog for a walk. So nothing too crazy. All right, so that is done. I hope everybody is doing well. I would love to know, actually, because in honor of Thanksgiving, whether you're American or Canadian, or maybe you're obviously in a country that doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I would love to know what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.